Well then, welcome to the post LP vlog of the witch's house. Um, I guess basically just to start would be fuck, that was good. I think basically what I really want to say is that I enjoy games based on story and not graphics, and The Witch's House definitely had a fantastic story. It wasn't straightforward, you had to think as you were going along, and as much as I got frustrated and taken out of the game by the puzzles, I liked that. It made me think, made me emotional, definitely, as you saw by the ending of the game. Breaking down in tears there. On that topic, I will quickly address, a lot of people have been asking me to do face cam. I don't like doing it because of how emotional I get playing games. When I get into a story, I get into a story. I form attachments with the characters. I get into the music and the scenery and everything. I set up my room so that I am in there with the character. It's not just a game or a comic book or a TV show. It's an experience. So I've been really hesitant doing face cam for that reason. I'm capable of doing it, I can, and for The Walking Dead, I'm going to, because so many people have been asking for it. I'm still really hit. Oh, I should probably tell you guys, this is Link. This is who I named the frog after. He was my birthday present / Christmas present with a master sword last year from my very, very best friend of 15 years now. So, thank you. Yeah, I had him by my side whilst I was playing the game. He's my darling. So there's Link. That's why I felt so bad feeding to him. I think it was a snake. I don't even fucking know. It was just so fast. It just blew right there. Favorite puzzle, I think for me, was the hardest one that I had to figure out. It was the whole process of getting the clear shoes to walk across that poison. Holy fuck. The whole thing of the petals and the bottle and the jade smoking pipe and all that shit was just so hard. I don't know why, but I couldn't piece. Maybe it's because I was so frustrated and I had a straight run through of, it's about the last 4 parts 4 through 8 is all one straight run through. It's one sitting, and so it's about 3 hours of gameplay. So I was very, very frustrated a lot of the time. As you noticed, I couldn't think of much good commentary, which kind of, I don't know, I'm sorry about that. I'm also having a little bit of issues with my mic, which is why it's so close right now, so you can hear breathing, which gets annoying. I know, I'm trying to fix it, but it's a cheap headset, so it's not very good. So I'm gonna hopefully save up some funds and get a new one, maybe. Worst part about the game, let's see. I think it's the fact that the beginning doesn't match with endings, depending on the endings you get, because I did replay and I got both of the endings after several replays, because one ending you have to do a no save run, and that just kicked my ass royally. So I did a few runs having to do that ending, which I actually much prefer. If you guys know me, you know I like tragic things, which I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do. I like hard-hitting stories that, like, get you. Cause you know, as I just said, I like getting into the game, and For some reason, I like it when things don't work out perfectly. When, you know, you hope for something so much and you go on this journey with these characters and you don't get what you wanted. Yeah, I just, those separate endings were just so good. No Save was probably my favorite. If you don't know the endings or you don't want to know the endings, just stop watching here, because I'm gonna talk about them, and I probably will for the rest of the video. I'm not gonna edit out or censor. So if you don't want to know the endings or you want to play for yourself, click the X over there, in the corner of your screen. Just turn off now. Good, gone. Okay. Okay. So the no save ending, you go through. You can't speak to the cat at all. As I called him, Dickwad McFarkpants or something. I just really hated that cat, and I found out why in the no save ending. You have to go back and do a few different things to get this different ending. Go back to the library, read some books. Different books appear after you free the butterfly. And you know me, I just ran. I didn't go back to the library. So you go back to the library, you read some new books, and it talks about witches and demons and pacts that are made with them. Kind of the game's own take on how that works. It's not very traditional, but I didn't mind. I liked it. It was different. It turns out this black cat is the demon contractor. No, Black Butler fans, stop it right there. Get that out of your brain. Okay, good. It is the demon that the witch has made a pact with. And that's why I knew. I fucking hated that cat. I knew it. I knew there was a reason, because it's a fucking demon spawn thing. The cat itself wasn't a demon. A demon was possessing the cat, so I guess there's a little bit of a difference there. But dead cat, by the way. Dead corpse cat, which I stepped on a lot, because that was hilarious. I hated that cat. Yeah, so the cat's a demon, and it turns out Viola had gone to the house earlier before. Now, see, here's where it starts to not make sense, how the game didn't match up quite properly with this story, versus you playing as Viola going through the witch's house. This new ending reveals that you have been playing as the witch possessing Viola, trying to escape the house. Right? Okay, let that sink in. No, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't, because you wake up outside of the house. So, if you were the witch possessing Viola and you wanted a new strong body to get out of the house, why the fuck did you go back in? And then have to deal with all the trials and shit. I mean, wouldn't the house recognize its witchy master? I mean, that's what I would assume. But that also, it makes me think, were the notes created by the house itself to help Ellen the witch? Or Ellen, no, fuck, Ellen was, I don't even, see, then character names don't match up either with this different ending. So it is a little bit frustrating in that way that it didn't quite mix up. It was good in the sense that the legless girl does still follow you out of the house, even if you get this opposite ending, and you still do see Viola's dad. It's just then you know that the legless girl is Viola, and so when look at me, when her dad gets out his fucking shotgun and he shoots the legless girl, his own daughter, right there, because he thinks that, because he sees Viola's body, because he thinks that's his daughter there, he just mercilessly blows the brains out of this poor tormented girl, this someone who has, I don't know how, because you know, it was only medicine to kill me. It wasn't, I'm gonna fucking saw my legs off to kill me kind of thing. I don't know how she ended up legless in that bed. That didn't make sense to me either. Yes, it was scary, but it didn't make sense. Jeez, just thinking about about that ending, about that father. That it just goes to show how much family will do for each other, and how much humans base on appearance. They base their actions on appearances rather than intellectual interaction. We'll phrase it that way, I guess. Jeez. Would I recommend it to other people? Yeah, I think I would. Even though there were some troubles with the games, even though the puzzles weren't always logical, even though certain endings didn't match up properly with beginnings and other events in the games, I think it had fantastic jump scares. I think the music was good, sound effects were great. This is a free indie game, so I can't expect like Dead Space or Resident Evil style kind of thing going into this. I expected Eve, which is something I love and I very much enjoy. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it to friends. I have actually already. Gosh, that frog. That fucking frog. You all seem to. I was indeed making jokes, and you all were right. I was joking about it early on about how silly I was for loving Link so much and giving him a name and everything, and getting all excited. But at that point in the game, I was expecting a companion. The fact that it was a frog, and frogs are one of my favorite animals, was just a bonus. I was very, very happy about that. So yeah, I got a little jokey, I got a little happy, but honestly, that was true emotion when I had to sacrifice Link to the snake. I'm assuming it was a snake. I'm just gonna go with that because that all I saw was this big long blob that came and ate my head when I went through the door. After that, when you go and you have to clean the blood off of the shoes, that was me getting emotional again. Those tadpoles, Link's kids. I really, and I did do, I don't know if some of you took it as a joke, but I did do a serious outro for that particular video because family is something that means so important to me. Whether humans, frogs, cats, dogs, lamps, horses, giraffes, it doesn't matter. Family is a very, very big part of stories to me. So the fact that I had taken a father away from his kids, and in this case I would consider toddlers as human equivalent to tadpoles, I could not believe that. I was heartbroken, really. I felt so horrible. And then you have to wash the shoes and you kill the kids too. You kill the tadpoles in bloodied water. Like, what the fuck, man? Why? Now, somebody told me, or I read somewhere, that, oh my god, that if you talk to the tadpoles more than I did before dunking the shoes in the water, that you get a game over solely by I think it's the tadpoles drag you in and you drown in the water or something, but they go on to they yell at you for killing their father, Link, light of my life, my moon and stars. Woo. Yeah, that was a big hit for me. It was something I was not expecting at all from the game. That was fucked up. Just no. I didn't like that at all. One thing that I didn't understand about the game, this is excluding the weirdness of endings not matching up, the two versions of the girl, because I'm still, after all my times playing it, I still think that's what it was. The point where you're walking down the hallway and the black mass shatters through the window and comes to attack Viola. We're just going to stick with that because fuck the alternate endings. We're going to talk about the version I played. I didn't get why the ghost of the Witch of the House came and protected Viola against that black mass with the red eyes. And we didn't see it again. It was kind of like this random thing where I just thought, like, I'm still confused about it. I can't even find the words to describe like what that was. I don't know. Because I had thought that the Witch of the House was an actual spirit, not some legless girl who moves faster than the fucking speed of light chasing you at the end of the game. So I expected that first ghost was the Witch of the House, and I was at that point kind of expecting a tragic twist of where the Witch of the House was crying out for help from Viola, and that it was our job to not necessarily escape the house, but to set this ghost free, this poor witch who has been tortured for years, being alone in a place like this where no one comes to visit her. People avoid the whole section of the woods that her house is in. And I thought that we were going to defeat this black ghost version with the red eyes, and that something in that cabinet would be the key to that, because it said open when the house returns to normal. And so at that point I was assuming, which I fucking completely forgot about on my first playthrough, I was assuming we go back there, get an item or something out of there that would help us defeat this black ghost and set the witch free, the ghost that saved us, protected us in that hallway. What makes the Witch's House so special is that it's not linear. It's not a straightforward story. It's not something you can just play and go, well, that was great, that was good, next game. No, it's something that you sit and think about, and I appreciated that. Definitely a good game, definitely one I enjoyed playing again, over and over to get those alternate endings. Yes, I recommended it to friends. Yes, I recommend it to you. Please go play it if you haven't. It is free, easily downloadable. I don't believe I put the link in description so far, so look down there. Down. You see it? Good, awesome, come back up. Great, fantastic. So thank you to everyone who joined me on this Let's Play. Thank you to new subscribers, and welcome. Kiss from Link for ya. There you go. Definitely going to continue doing free indie games in that style. So if you know any, recommend them, leave them in the comments. I will look at them and consider them. Right now, I'm really busy, holiday season. I've got a lot of hours at work. I'm doing other stuff on the side, but I'm going to keep trying to put out videos for you guys. Walking Dead will be coming soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you everyone once again for this fantastic ride. Thanks for the support and all that jazz on Tumblr and DeviantArt, Facebook friends, Skype, everything. It was really great. I really enjoyed it. So until the next time, we'll see you then.